You ready, Jacko?
Pretty much.
Pretty much.
Ready, boy!
Sounds like ready. Okay. As you descend the stairs into the common area, a woman who you didn't meet yesterday behind the counter sort of bobs you a curtsy and says, "Morning, Master Dwarf."
I don't do the accent. Morning. No, don't like it. Morning.
You gotta
Give a nod. It lasted so long.
Give a nod. Let her like a big bell. She's like, finish my mouth. I'm like, morning, sister.
Alright, into it, Essie.
Day's moving on. You gotta be making travel.
I walk over to the bar and I say, "Can I also have some breakfast, please?"
Yeah, Dolores bobs you a curtsy as well.
And maybe a teensy bit of ale, just to get the headache out.
Says, "Certainly, ma'am. I'll bring it right over."
Much obliged. And I walk back.
He's changing. Focus.
Okay.
It might be a little bit Irish.
I guess then the next person to come down is Eliandra.
Alejandro.
Elandria, not Eliandra.
Alejandro.
Eliandra. Yes. So by this point, as you come down the stairs, the two dwarves whom you saw come in late last night, and they're just kind of conversing with each other in low dwarvish.
Yeah, I guess obviously we would be talking dwarvish all the time between just two of us.
Yeah. I thought that was the accent was about.
No, we're not going to do the accent. We speak common.
Oh, I thought you should have the accent when you speak common and not have it when you speak dwarven, right? Doesn't that?
Yeah, we should actually be speaking Dwarvish though, and then you guys don't understand what we're saying because it'll be another language.
It's like when you talk to each other, it's just normal, and when you talk to anyone else, it's like, laddie! You know.
Makes sense. Well, when we're talking attractive, how attractive are we talking?
You're a woman. Come on now.
Alondria,
What does that mean?
What's that supposed to mean, Ian?
He's already gone over this in his backstory.
Yeah.
Is definitely I pictured like a Ronda Rousey sort of, like a MMA fighter kind of build.
Mm-hmm.
But attractive, I see.
Yeah.
Wow. The bird.
A rather disheveled and somewhat hungover looking Sargi makes his way kind of creakily down the steps.
How old is Sargi though? That's what I'm interested in.
If you've got a taste for gnomes.
I give Fanlin a look.
Once you have a taste for gnomes, you never go back. Come on.
I just you look at Fanlin and
Also,
you guys
looking at Saji and
you guys would probably have interacted with Sargi yesterday. Sargi was.
I would have made sure we did not, Chris. So would you tell me what we?
Well, I mean, he would have come over to your table and done like a card trick.
I would have been like, I'd be like, very nice, and then just turn my back to him, and
and just staring at me. I'm like, what? He's a very talented gnome.
I take a big sip of my drink.
Something terrible has happened in the McArchibald ancestral crypt below my farmhouse. And now some or all of those dead have come to life.
Remind me, how does your god feel about the undead?
I mean, he's not pro-undead.
Well, that's a good thing for sure.
It certainly sounds promising. And
it's the god of undead rights. It's just great.
And to speak no more about the bush, I'll offer you 50 gold pieces if you destroy all the zombies and then help me reinter the remains as presentably as possible, given the circumstances.
Each?
No.
I'll get the card ready.
Okay, so you guys, lead the pony. What's the pony's name, by the way?
Pony? He's a buffalo.
You have a buffalo?
What's a
buffalo exists?
Right, like an ox, or actually?
It was a pack animal. It's not a horse, but horses are more pack
right.
animals. So it has to be like a pack animal.
Probably an
Maybe,
ox.
because it was wrong, maybe a ram,
Oh yeah, like a ram, like a big
a
ram.
giant boar.
I don't know if the giant boar necessarily counts as a pack animal. Whatever it is, it has the statistics of an ox. So
sure.
So you guys lead your horse around to the cart and then tether it up.
Not a horse.
Just jump on the back of the car.
Sorry, there's no room in my fan.
Yeah, you can't. There's not room for you on the back of the cart.
It's very full. There's a lot of like,
Already.
tools. You see like an anvil just like lying there,
like,
you know.
Anyway, it's just like hang off or something.
No,
so
you can't. It's already
It's
overbound. Like, it's already
impossible.
overbound. The animal
It's
can't
impossible,
move
I'm
if you
afraid. To,
get on.
It just completely stops immediately.
You like try to get off. It just like it just makes an annoyed noise animal. And I'm like, we have to get off there, gnome.
Yeah, the ox kind of like turns around and regards you angrily. No. So, masters and Mr. and Master and Mistress Fastforge, what brings you to Cynthia?
Okay, I mean, is it all okay? He's also
Silence.
at the same time.
Dwarves
I'm
are
like,
kind of
well, I'm sure you've heard of our the First Forge name, as I'm sure you're aware as what we're interested in, blacksmithing, of course.
He kind of like a kind of frown comes over his face and says, "Isn't that the clan that lives in a volcano?"
Aye, that would be us.
Oh, the very same. Well,
Mhm.
how about that?
Aye, me and my sister are interested in setting up a shop in a slightly more populated city, continuing our family work, and getting a fresh start.
Yes, I can't imagine there's exactly a lot of demand for more smiths in. You kind of like puzzles over the name for a second and then says, the
Druin,
volcano.
it's the big dark mountain right over there. You see like a Mount Doom in the background.
Recently, work's been slow.
I think it might have something to do with having to travel to a volcano.
You have a point there, it does get very hot. And so much smoke you wouldn't believe.
How do you live when there's smoke around? It's horrible.
Kinda just step outside. Well, my brother and all this.
I'm having like fucking gnomes.
I just imagine Saji saying that in like just a cloud of like cigarette smoke,
Yeah. Like, you know, that's killing yourself.
pipe smoke. Yeah.
Forgot one thing about my character though. At most times, there's a little cat on my shoulder.
Oh, you have like a familiar?
I have a familiar, yeah.
The cat can
as
ride
well.
on the cat.
No,
That's
no,
okay. That's
no,
allowed.
no, it's too much, I'm afraid. Cat.
It's an L. Its bulk is L. It's fine. Come on.
I've carefully weighed. We are at the exact limit. 1 L, too much. I can't have a big breakfast. Even. It's very sad.
I must not forget my manners. Can I offer anyone refreshments, perhaps, or would you like to get straight to the task at hand?
Well, if you have any dwarven ale,
Probably
rather
even
than
before someone
trickle
ever
it down there.
anyone can say anything, Alondra just says, "Let's get straight to it."
Brandon's like, well, you know, if you do have any dwarven ale.
Okay. So Fandler like raises the finger to talk, like, and then it just gets cut off.
I just
Like,
say,
We're ready.
and yeah, Carl just takes that. Carl's like, professionals, I love it. Right. Well, the entrance to the crypt is in my personal study, down here, this way, and it leads you to a sort
Fucking
of
weirdo. Give him a look. I'm just
Literally
like,
building your personal study over a crypt. Mhm.
Chris, one other thing. So could I ask about zombies? So I know if they can actually see in the dark.
Yes, you absolutely do know whether or not they can see in the dark. And the answer is yes.
You shouldn't tell me that.
They-
Just say what I think,
They can
Chris.
see
Now
in
I
the
know
dark.
that it's
Yes,
actually-
they can.
they
I
can.
mean, I'd say that if you're on a critical fail as well. I'd say yes, you absolutely know.
That's lying. Chris, that's lying.
Yeah, but like that's the point of a critical fail. I'm supposed to lie. It's mandated in the rules. Lie to the players.
It's me. I don't like that.
False information, I believe. Is the exact-
Is there someone like I'm afraid, sister. I'm sure they can see in the dark as well.
So now that everyone's sort of lining up and sort of preparing, Carl goes to he like pulls out a key, twiddles it a bit, and then frowns and says, "Honestly, I'll forget my own head next. I keep leaving the damn gate unlocked. It's a good thing none of them got out." He pulls the key out and says, "Well, it's open."
Look at him.
there's like a tiny face spawn behind him.
Pushing a door open. The doors are in fact pull doors. But otherwise, yeah, you can
Confess
absolutely
real hard.
absolutely pull them open, Vandlin. And
Like,
as
I'm not pulling them open.
as the doors.
Just
Oh, okay, who's pulling? I mean, position.
Fine, I'll just be like, alright, sister, and I'll pull him open.
Alrighty. Alright. And then I see this guy
You got it, sister.
shoot my knocked arrow.
Oh, crit.
Let me scroll to the.
Why did you do?
Okay.
Why did you
doesn't have a critical failure.
Strike doesn't have a critical failure. Nice. You simply miss and yeah, your arrow,
Very badly.
your arrow like kind of splinters against the metal door at the far end of the room.
Good shot, sis.
He didn't see anything. I will quickly move back. Just walk out again and say, well, I don't think they've noticed me.
We'll go there.
Yep.
Let's switch stairs.
And then I will use the action to double slice.
For purposes of weakness. Oh my
Wow.
god. It's a good thing there isn't a negative on my response.
So yeah, you do not hit with the longsword.
Oh my
Sweet.
A little on the easy side, he said.
Hey!
Wow, that's what we like to see. So yeah, you just
38.
you just like you clang your longsword off the kind of the low vaulted ceiling of where the door is, but then you just lash out with your short sword and just like straight up cut its head off, and it just
Nice.
collapses.
The classic nat 1 and nat 20. The classic.
Exactly. It's what I do.
And kind of not appreciatively, like
I will stride up, then double slice it up. Are those both crits?
Yes, they are both
I
crits.
imagine the first
Okay.
one may kill it.
Well,
Yeah.
again, it happens as one action.
Oh yeah. It's the
So
So this is all-
15,
so they both combine.
27 plus 7, 34.
34.
34
You can get it?
What?
12.
They,
plus
oh, they
7,
both
19.
crit. They both crit. Yeah.
Yeah.
How much does this?
Yeah, 34 plus its vulnerability. Slashing means that
Yeah.
it just this one slice and dice.
Can I bisect it like this? Literally.
Didn't give you experience at the end of the first encounter.
Hey, yeah. You know.
Yeah,
Um,
the fuck you, Chris.
Let's
Good
say
idea.
10 for taking the quest. That seems reasonable.
It's 1,000 better level.
Yeah.
Oh, for 10.
Yeah, it says 10 for like a small thing, 30 for a big thing. Discover a new place, or
Eat some
make a
cheese.
thing, or it'll be either 10 or 30.
Nature's saying, "Oh, Jacko, it's Skyrim crafting time. Let's get some daggers on the go." Okay, that's 2 for 1. Plague zombie. Uh-oh. Do I know if they're the ones that have the zombie plague fist?
Stride to there. I can't see. Can't see.
There's hundreds of them right in front of our faces.
Yeah.
Glory
Retreat.
stuff.
I can
Yeah, you
see.
can only
to
see
here.
what's illuminated by the
Oh,
torches.
that's great.
And in line of sight of them.
No,
Gonna try and grab you again.
Like the other person, 50-50.
It crits you.
What? Unlikely to
It
me.
does- wait, hang on. Yeah, no, nat 20 as always, unfortunately. I think even though... Oh, it would, of course, it's got a decent modifier, it would still hit.
Yeah.
So you take 12.
Are you down yet?
No,
You're
no.
Pretty close.
He healed
Pretty
me.
close. I healed myself. Oh, it's my pizza. Okay.
It's a Grim Reaper.
Okay, I'm gonna be like, you fucker!
It was lucky at
he's
12.
5 foot step back. So the plague zombie attacking you, Elandria. It
Not a fan.
misses with its first attack. And misses with the second one as well.
That's how it tanks me.
It just like wails on your scale mail, but to no avail.
Nice, good tanking, good tanking.
Hey!
That's right.
Good one, Chris. Good one.
I'll pretend I knew what I was doing before I finished the sentence.
Okay.
I'll just turn back and said, "Never faced a wizard." And I just realized I did a total like low man's voice, whatever.
Never faced a wizard, you know. Oh, excuse me.
But I want to open it sneakily. Sleight of hand interacts. I don't know.
I do point out its
Um,
page when I've learned.
Do you
that
have
against-
like any like lantern oil or something? Or like something that could serve as a lubricant?
I've lube.
her brother does?
Perfect.
No, let me check.
Because I'm stuck in the map, I can't see anything and I'm black. Help me, I'm stuck in the wall. Help me. Okay, thank you.
You're black?
so-
That's so racist.
That's 5 10. That's one action. I guess I would
Being
decide.
racist
if
about being
I'll do-
black, Tom.
Yeah, right.
White, Ian. Chris, he's
What
white.
if
and
his,
he's
what
saying
if his
he's black.
role
That's
playing? What if his ancestry?
I've got my shield, so I'm attacking with Vigil.
It's all the suits, you know, from the volcano.
This doesn't have my +1 in it though. It's an extra
Just
+1 bit.
totally going around in blackface, like.
Oh god.
racist.
Oh god.
And now one of you is gonna die.
I still have one action.
Yeah, you do not hit with your first attack.
Back.
Go, my
I
brother,
guess
go.
I swing with my second attack.
Yay.
What else can I do? Do I have a spell? No, no spells with one action. Okay.
So-
Roll a 20.
Oh, not 20! Oh, not 20!
Told you! I
Ladies
knew
and
it!
gentlemen,
I knew it! We
we
got
got
him.
him.
Houston, we got him.
Roll that crit. Oh yeah.
Got
Nice.
everything.
Nice.
I knew!
19
Yeah, I
slashing
knew you would
damage.
do it, yeah.
Oh, thank you, God, Agenmar. Yeah.
Are you ready for a miracle?
Okay, so does everyone gather around? Well, I guess we're searching like everything he has. So he has a pair of boots, some sort of blood-stained traveling clothes,
I'll take it.
a backpack, or like I said, I guess more like a sort of satchel by his side, sort of resting there with various
Go.
things in it.
Okay.
Um, yeah, exactly. He has a man purse. He has a hat
Oh, nice.
as well.
Cool.
One of the pieces of paper is
What kind of hat?
A scroll.
Cowboy. Yeah.
is a spell scroll. Yes,
Nice.
the hat is magical.
Oh!
The scroll is magical.
I put on the hat. So.
I asked
There is-
what kind of hat it was, Chris. You didn't answer me.
Um,
Because I would have
He said
grabbed
it was-
the hat. If
He
was
said it was a fedora.
If it's a fancy looking hat, I would have taken the fancy looking
it's pretty fancy looking at the very least.
Fancy.
I would have
Bowler
definitely
hat.
taken the fancy looking hat.
It says that after he learns a
Oh,
magic.
I'm sorry. There was
They
something.
seem to have so
there was
much
also
more
something
things
else on the
before.
body that I.
Oh, I just got reminded of the hat. I forgot about the hat.
There was another thing on the
What's talking?
necromancer that I missed that I need to.
Yeah.
Necromancer.
I mean, obviously.
Okay. This is. Oh no, it's an ordinary looking hat.
There you go. He doesn't. I take the magic hat, but it looks so ordinary.
Yeah, it's an ordinary
But,
looking.
but while I was
hat.
doing the scrolls, I think Flucky, you said you were doing the body, right? Or not?
Yeah. I was picking up the body, but I don't know which one of us is going to pick up all the elixirs and shit. Like if you don't take them, I'll
Well,
take
it
them.
depends on who
No, I
searches
would
them,
be
right?
the second one. Like if
But are the elixirs like in the pocket or just like on the ground next
Okay.
to him?
yeah,
They were in the satchel. They were in the satchel.
Oh, okay. I guess like
Everything was in the satchel except for the torch and the scroll and the bank papers.
and the hat, right?
And the hat, yeah, of course. Yeah, good point.
Okay.
So just to list, okay, I'm gonna list everything that was on the necromancer. You guys can decide who has everything. Okay, so the torch, which Elandria has,
yeah.
the ordinary-looking hat,
Oh,
which we know now to be magical. Okay,
yeah.
Sorry.
But when I figured out magical, I'll pick it up. No, he said he didn't take it because it looked ordinary.
well, define ordinary anyway. What kind of
If
type
it's a
hat?
fancy hat, I'll take it.
What
It's got
type of
ordinary hat.
hat?
How ordinary is it?
Is it like a cap or is it
yeah, it's like a
top
Burberry,
hat?
it's like a Burberry hat, like a cat.
Okay, definitely don't take that then. Yeah.
So you guys head back outside. So yeah, I guess as you kind of come out with the, like I guess a couple of so you popped your heads out earlier, but went back inside. Carl could say anything. And he's like, you're properly back this time. And Ollie, ooh,
Yeah.
who's that? He says, like Flacky comes around the corner. with
I don't know. Like when you could help me with that.
Well, he's not a Somerset. He's a posh boy. Yeah, he's like, ooh, who's that?
I
You
kind of
know,
like lay the body on the table with all the papers and stuff. You know, like when you would know.
I wanna check for any like golden statues of like best farmer ever, or like family heirlooms, or something of the.
There's a case on the table that's sort of like a well-made, highly polished mahogany kind of box
Bodies lying on it.
with like a little bit of well, it's been pushed aside now, but it's got like a little bit of sort of gold, like filigree, like a pattern in the top. You know, it's like it looks sort of like an ornate music.
No, there's a big room. Had a big boy in a big old grave. Came to life, we think. What was the name? I kind of think back. Recall knowledge, Chris. What was the name?
No, I wrote it down. It is Mogran.
In any case, it
First
seems like this guy
authenticate Dark
broke
War.
in.
That's the one. Sound familiar?
This guy broke in.
I don't know, you
and
can't-
raised
you-
undead.
This sounds like
We don't
taking
know that.
This sounds like taking the point out action, Vandlin. Presently
saying
you're busy
something.
using all your actions to seek.
He
So
was saying something. I'm like, oh, and you know about the secret room, yeah?
What secret room?
I kind of say, oh, just around the corner. I kind of like pointed. I used the point out action to point out like the.
Okay, yeah. Like he like comes and looks and says, "No, I honestly had no idea it was there."
Well, we
Interesting.
found some tiny bits and bobs in there. We thought, considering you already offered, we took those as a little.
Yeah, he kind of shrugs
Magnanimously.
Magnanimously. Thank you. Magnanimously. He shrugs magnanimously and says,
That word is hard
you
to
know,
say.
I really had no idea if there was anything down there at all. And frankly, it's probably better in your hands than it was in my
That's
basement.
what I said, Flag.
I didn't say we wouldn't. I just said we should let the guy know there's a secret room in his crypt.
Why would you say this in...
Well, so actually, you guys can talk in Dwarven, right? If you
No,
want.
I'm talking in common.
Oh, okay. He goes in and kind of peers in and like kind of
I lock him in. No.
I love you.
Trying to get to see Vince. It's like you with the long con.
Oh, well, wait, okay, if he's going inside, I want
Oh no.
Okay, no, but I'm afraid he's gonna go into this box in like
Dear
a minute.
Well,
and be
like you, yeah.
Here's your reward. So I want to take like a handful of coin.
No. If I see him start take a handful of coin, I instantly just like try to shut the box on his hand.
Let's see if he noticed.
No. What do you find notice? You weren't hiding it anyway, and I'm standing at the table.
Palm an object against the perception DCs of the party. And an object here can be a fistful of coins, like that. Also, you grab like a random assortment of like.
So I just see
12 to
open the
15.
box and shut the box.
Yeah.
I know my system pretty well.
Fandon's like holding her breath, but he reaches to his belt and takes a pouch, and says, and just kind of like holds it out towards. Here's Alandria's right in front of him right now, so just holds out towards Alandria and says, this is 50 gold. You may of course count it if you wish.
All's in order.
Perfect, of course.
Great.
Well,
Let's
Head back
must
to
say-
the tavern then, shall we?
I'm
down.
If you would like, I would be honoured to offer lunch to my champions.
That sounds like a
champions,
great
hey!
thing. Great thing. I accept.
So lunch is served. Carl eats with you. Yeah, he says you're welcome to stay the rest of the day if you like.
Well, as much as I like doing nothing, we had a plan, Flack. Maybe we should stick to it.
Aye, you're right, Fanlin. Can't go on a wasting day too much longer. Kind of, you like another big bite of food, finish your plate.
What plan is that?
Travel somewhere.
Fair enough.
Gonna like check why. Specific place, but.
Mm-hmm.
What way did you say, Saji?
Traveling. Yes.
Aye.
When we're on the road. At least I am. That's why I am. I don't know about you guys, but yeah. Travel.
Well, it's certainly a lot better than sitting inside of a volcano, I tell you that.
I do not doubt that.
Aye, there was some nice bits in the volcano, Fanlin. Remember the baths? Oh my god, they were so warm.
Alright, I'll give you that. The baths were pretty great. What I am gonna miss is your stories, Saji.
It's time really, Fanlin. I stand up.
I can tag along if you wish. I've been looking for perhaps for someone to.
Time I can like tell how Fanlin to her feet.
He is merely offering to be a traveling
thank you for
companion.
your hospitality. It's been a pleasure, but we must be off. Like, up we
You
go,
just kind of
Fanlin.
like insert yourself into this and like dragging Fandon away. He looks a bit bemused, to be sure. No one really understands
He's
the kind
been
of
a
social
stalwart
dynamic.
ally, Flag. The roads can get pretty dangerous up north.
Yeah, I'm trying to get nice and cold at night. Come on.
He can fit in my tent. I mean,
I am ignoring that one.
Yeah.
Heading.
No, about that one. No, about that one.
Elijah just turns to the two and just says, "Where are you two heading?"
Yeah, so when you asked us, like, we were heading to Cragmire. There's we've heard there might be some there that interest us, or at least some stories.
So Elijah just kind of says, "Many dangerous roads between here and Cragmarrow."
Aye, we've sort of like gone off road for a bit.
The two of you with that cart.
speaking of, Landria, I mean, as much as I've enjoyed your company, your legs are a lot longer than ours. The travel might be a little bit slower than you're used to.
I used to travel with Circus. It was plenty slow.
Could have found.
Don't really
You're
see
saying dwarvish,
circus
I'm like.
You like try and imagine like Elandria with like clown makeup on. It's like, the image just doesn't work. It's like you can't even imagine it in your head. It's like, you step out the front door 5 minutes later and everything's all set up, facing the right direction. Everything still looks like it's in your cart.
Well, I mean, I checked this.
I try jumping on and see if the fuck animal looks.
You
angry.
jump. Okay, so he's busy counting everything on the cart, and you jump on first. Yeah, it doesn't look angry at you.
Oh, something's missing. Something's missing.
I kind of look at you like, I'm missing. And I like sit on the cart.
But I don't necessarily need to be in the cart. I just probably have the most encumbrance that I can
Neither
carry.
does Joyce. Neither does Saji. He walks at the same speed as you. He walks faster than you. Get him out of the cart.
I'm pretty sure between Flacky and Saji, you don't have 9 overhead.
Saji is the fastest person in the party. Get him the fuck out of here.
Interestingly, out of interest, where are you guys going?
I don't care. Go
He's already off the cart in about like 2 sentences ago. So where are you going?
Oh man.
North.
North.
We're going on the
On the
road
road.
north.
But yeah, like so the group, if you travel on
But
and
they're
by
just-
nightfall, you,
I don't remember ever inviting them to travel with us, but I guess you did at some point. You should fan
I mean,
them.
like, you can't stop him following you. So
Sure, I can.
he's faster than you. Like
No. Even with the pack animal -10, it's still faster, I think.
yeah, but isn't he faster than Fandlin?
Yeah, I'm leaving Fanlin behind. He's staying with me. I'm taking a card and I've got new patches.
Escape,
This is my car.
Okay.
Yeah, we haven't.
And
been
I have the
told
2
yet, Josh.
pieces of flat granites, which I remember the check was really bad, so what I have written down is dwarven shurikens.
Hey, wait, it's a mongrel like that, huh? Hand them over.
That's
remember
what
that.
the DM told me,
I remember
so I
that.
wrote it down.
Hmm.
Why not? It's got multiple. You spin it,
Just kidding. Yeah.
drills into them.
I haven't gotten up the effort yet to go to either of the dwarves in the party to ask them how they use these. You
You hold it in
Oh, no,
melee and
dwarven
hit
ones
someone with it. I'll ask like Saji while we're like eating at the thing if you can like check out the hat. Like, aye, little man. You take a look at this here hat. Something strange going on with it, but I don't think it's any god's magic.
Tom.
Proud of you.
Sorry. What was that question?
Aye. I kind of like, I look at my sister, I'm like,
I'm sitting here with the dice ready to go.
Alright, he's a little bit drunk already. Like,
Sorry.
Aye, Saji, right, is it?
Yeah.
Ooh.
What was your name again?
Fucky.
Okay. Yes.
Kanjigar.
I would not put this hat on your head again if I was you.
I am, why is that? Been wearing it
it's
all
a bit
day.
ugly, but what's wrong with it?
Aye, quiet, sister.
It is cursed.
With what?
It might eat your head.
I look at that and like, I was like, but the boy who was wearing it though, his head was on his shoulders.
Yeah, you found the
lucky
body of it.
guy, I guess.
Spell.
Maybe
Lucky guy.
there's
Oh
maybe
my
there's a
God.
command word, right? Like you say it and it eats the head of the thing that it's on.
Oh,
It's like Super Mario.
How awesome would that be? If a magical item. That would be so badass.
Indeed, I will.
It's like odd job.
I'll bear that in mind. I look at Saji's head size and then I walk away.
You can still identify things. There's 2 arrows and the scroll, which you obviously can't identify. So
Yeah, I'll identify them when we're in the bedroom.
You know, you're that kind of brother.
It's one big bed, just
Things you do for love.
Well, if that'll all be that, then better be getting
Good.
some rest.
Okay.
If luck.
What?
Lucky.
Uh.
Lucky. What
Aye, what is this?
would you think? Joining the circus.
Joining the what now?
The circus.
The circus.
Indeed.
And what, pray tell, are we going to be doing in the circus, sister?
Well, I've got it all figured out, you see.
Aye, I've heard enough. I don't think so, sister.
you're going for about 4 or 5 hours. Some short while after stopping for lunch, you spot a large dust cloud hanging over the road to the south, back the way you came. Some large host must be approaching.
From the wave came.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
As the column draws closer, you begin to make out more details. The core of it is made up by a dozen horse-drawn carriages, some more ornate than others, moving at a trot.
Keeping pace is a retinue of 100 or so mounted men-at-arms, their well-rounded selection of arms and armor glinting in the bright summer light.
If any of you are wanted criminals, now is the time to speak up.
I look at Saji.
Nope.
I look at the two dwarves, and the super sneaky dwarf
We
in
are
particular.
innocent.
The mule.
I am innocent.
With the mule? What?
The mule looks at Alandria. It's like,
I like
it's like
looking
a
at it.
chain of people looking at like the next.
I like look at my sister. I'm like, no one send this many people after you, would they?
Not yet, at least.
But someone would send.
Not
But
ever,
someone-
sister.
Someone would send people after you.
Yeah, I ask him like,
Hmm.
anyone take anything from the house?
I look at my sister.
I look at her as
Then
well.
maybe they shouldn't have, and like,
I don't know
as I say,
anything
they
he'd
shouldn't have,
miss.
I look away from her.
The
but-
mule also looks at Fandler.
Not anything he'd miss. I think it's fine.
One of the riders matching pace with it is watching the group of you more closely. She is a robust young half-orc wearing a well-fit suit of shining steel half-plate. A shock of red hair encircles her head, and the haft of some weapon is visible over her right shoulder. She says, well, I do believe it's the Heavenly Four themselves. Come again. What brings such fierce adventurers up the Lowmore Road?
Booty.
From
No, God, no! I'm not.
we came from Sintir, correct? And
She raises an
We don't know
eyebrow at that Saji and says, "Booty of what kind? Or perhaps of all kind?"
Any kind, and I wink at him.
I love
She,
Ian, Tom is the face of the party, and you're gonna accept it, okay?
Not my party.
she actually chuckles at the response.
Like
And
me.
then-
response,
and
the
then
Joker
kind of
response.
surveys the rest of you and says, "You keep very strange company." Addressing this now to everyone except for Saji.
Not by choice.
Really not that interesting. We're mostly tradesmen looking for booty. Definitely not.
Aye. Can we please stop saying booty now?
But more recently, you've taken on life and adventure. Found these in the town past and helped them rid an old tomb of the undead.
Is that where you acquired these?
She like gestures towards the bandages and
Fine looking
just going
hat.
through.
Why?
She just kind of looks slightly, raises an eyebrow, says, "From a tomb."
Oh. Occupant of the tomb.
What? It someone appeared to be raising the dead within the tomb. We were able to cleanse it.
Makes
The
sense.
body was
That's normally
lying
how
in the
it happens.
hallway. We weren't grave robbing or anything.
She,
They weren't
she
even
actually,
in a grave.
she actually does seem visibly kind of relieved when that's clarified. And says, well,
Well, we weren't
Yes.
grave robbing then. Goodbye to my sister. She's not no consequences of her action.
I'm glad to hear of such a deed being done." She turns to you, Saji, and says, "And what's your role? You just hunt in this little
I don't
booty
think- I
hunting.
don't think
What's
so.
your role in this little booty hunting cadre?"
Wow. I'm one of travels, but I'm an entertainer, actor.
Entrepreneur.
Well, that's fantastic. I could absolutely use some entertainment.
Wow, now could you, huh? What kind of entertainment?
No. I'm really hurrying up. Like, come on.
Are you always this forward?
Why wouldn't I?
He's
Be?
not even 18.
She looks kind of back to you guys and says, "So, what does bring you up the Lowmore Road? Where are you headed?"
I turned
will.
to the dwarves because I'm letting them decide. I have no idea where we're going.
It's like, well, me and my sister, we were planning on going to Cragmarrow, and these two just kind of, I don't know, lonely something.
You know, traveling with multiple people is more fun.
Yeah, lonely, like I said.
As good a reason to travel with someone as any.
Maybe.
What's for you in Cragmire?
I've heard great things. It's a perfect tourist place for dwarves.
Ian can handle all this.
Like, what is this? Why? It's probably a normal dwarf. Like we've heard there were legends about the Cragby from there. As a family artifact, I was curious to hear if I could hear from the stories more firsthand.
That's what I said.
At some point, I want to test her ability to understand Dwarvish.
She doesn't seem to even
Okay.
register that you were sort of talking to her at all.
Perfect. Then I say, sister. Now, I know normally you're a bit loosey. I don't know why you talk so straight. I know normally, a bit of Goldie is missing. I keep my eyes to myself. But she there.
I know what you're gonna say. Do you think I'm an idiot or something?
She won't smite.
That's like stealing in front of a cleric. That's like stealing from a cleric.
I'll admit
that
but I know you. The harder it is, the more tempting it is. No,
it is a very nice horse,
sister.
but it's hard. It
At
can be hard to
least
steal it from
not when
another.
I'm close.
Hey, don't worry. If I was gonna do it, I would have stolen from Melandria like days ago.
You didn't?
Well, not yet. First, I mean, she's very scary.
After a little while, a shift in the wind carries the smell of smoke across an adjacent cornfield towards the party.
Oh, smells like popcorn.
And as everyone turns to look, and just then a scream pierces the air coming from the direction of the buildings.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of sigh. I'm like, it's quite a day travel.
Yeah. So I mean, I guess I'll start running in that direction.
How fast can a mule dash off with a carcass?
You've got to. You can't. You've got to hop a fence, basically.
I'm tying the mule and the cart to the fence.
Mm.
Well, a fire is all well and good, but if we lose our property, then we're right fucked.
Right, fuck. Aye.
You say to the backs of the two women running now.
Right,
I say to the mule. Actually,
you better not lose this, mule.
The group of you dash through the corn. Not entirely sort of hampered by your ability because you sort of you're short and slow, but you sort of bowl the corn out of the way, so it actually doesn't hamper you as much as it does everyone else. You kind of
You didn't hear what I said?
What did you say?
On Theresa May.
Oh my God. Through the cornfields. I want you guys to roll initiative using athletics to determine.
Oh,
Yes.
Oh
We get
no.
to, guys come to a
Yellow brick
small
road.
hamlet, a group of buildings that seems to be under some distress.
Shit.
People are shouting. There's the sounds of fighting. The goblins are running rampant, and yeah, you guys sort of burst out of the corn and see this before you. And good lord,
good lord, Sargy.
Still
So
napping.
basically, it's like, the last out of the bunch, just like, just like, Jesus Christ, guys.
He's like complaining about how they're not natural sprinters, they're much more long distance runners.
I will just do electric arc at the goblin warrior.
You see, it's 15.
Yes.
It fails.
It takes full damage.
Nice. Nice.
It's like
I'm too tired.
okay. Well, you were
It's not always like this.
I mean,
It's usually bigger.
I will cast magic weapon and then attack the one who hit it. And I gotta hit it or I'm fucked.
I mean, that's probably gonna do it.
just fucking like in half.
I will get this one!
They had like 6 health, man. Like,
Just-
you did 20 damage.
yeah, the 2d12, man.
I did 6 damage and I hit twice.
Yeah, but I'm almost dead, Jacko. You get attacked from safe to approach.
I do 1 damage per spell.
you'd used all your actions there, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking at the other one like, aye!
Alright,
Be careful now, buddy.
Aye.
Second attack against Elandria. But Tanaka has
Ooh.
Chabam, triggering attack. The resistance equals 2 plus your level. If the creature is within your reach, make a melee strike against that creature with -2 penalty to the attack roll.
Damn, I'm assuming
Nice.
it's a limit, right?
It's a reaction, so.
But like, she can do it every turn.
Yes.
Whoa.
I need this ability.
Yeah, let me look at Pat. What level did I get this?
Dude,
Oh wait, this is the guy.
This is the guy right here.
What are you doing here, matey?
Me?
And I'll do my second attack against him.
Nice. 1d4 fire damage. Nice. Okay, where's my d4?
I'm worried about your health again.
Shit, where did I put my d4? Okay, here it is.
What do you mean? I've got all the help I need. I've got 1.
Oh, oof. Farmer.
Dead.
Burn, farmer. Not dead, farmer. Burn, farmer.
Burn, farmer, burn. Just
Goblin Inferno! No,
Okay, so Tanaka and Elandria, now that you're around the corner, and things are starting to die down, and like the burning hands have been cast, and you're looking around, you see there's a goblin warrior over here, and in front of him, there's a kiddo.
No!
Kill the young.
And the goblin warrior is threatening the kiddo, and looking menacingly at you, and chattering away in a language you don't understand.
Dude, that kid looks like he'd take him. He's a big boy.
I'm just gonna electric arc. I'm gonna electric arc both the warrior and the para.
Wait, the warrior over here with the kiddo?
Yes.
Wait, so, Tom. Saji.
The warrior takes uses reaction to try and kill the kid.
She's gonna roll a 1. It's gonna be fine.
He misses the kid.
Yes!
No.
Yes!
Well, I don't know. Would the kid have the kid maybe has less than 10 AC though.
Definitely.
Think so? I think 10.
Nah,
He's got
That's
the
small.
lightning shock. The lightning shock made him rip a blade.
He definitely. Alright, well, he's
No,
definitely.
okay, you
know
what,
The
I'm
electric
giving-
shock made him.
I'm giving this kid a chance. Okay, he can have 10 AC. He can have 10 AC.
Is it not being removed for being grappled? So yeah, your opponent is grabbed, and if you grab, he's got -2. Nothing happens to you.
Okay, so the kid is dead. You happy now, Ian?
Fuck.
Well, no. He's got a 1 in 6 chance because if it doesn't, if he doesn't roll a 2 or higher on this d6.
As for the kid is now strong, not put the goblin.
Okay, the kid goes down.
the kid
Well, I mean, like you guys don't know if he's alive or dead.
Fuck.
Yeah, if it does, if they do double their max HP, they die.
If only I rolled a
The
6.
kid has 1 HP, so.
So if they do 2
Probably.
damage, they die. Saji! I look at you. I give you the look.
You can't
I
see
haven't given
shit.
anyone else.
As
You can't
for
see shit.
a commotion is coming from this.
Episode
House.
2, and we're already
Yeah.
child killers.
Hey, we!
Hey,
we.
we didn't kill nobody.
Flaky.
It was a goblin.
Just Flaky.
Why'd you
Flaky.
say Flaky?
I mean, Ian, definite
Okay.
child killer. Flaky? Nah.
Flaky,
Andrea.
nah. Ian, heavy. You can't hit, but you can't see,
Hey.
baby. Can't hit, but you can't see.
Attack Flacky,
Can't hit, but you can't see.
who just attacked him. He hits you, Flacky.
That's unfortunate.
It's gonna be hard.
But Tanaka uses her reaction
You'll be fine.
to give you. Okay,
2
let's see
plus
what
your
the damage
level
is. I have
in
to reveal
resistance.
this.
Yeah.
The damage is 4, and you resist all.
Nice. Hey! Fine.
Second attack.
No chance.
Second attack.
No
against Flacky
chance.
Crit.
is a hit.
No chance. What are you talking about? A hit.
It hits.
Oh my god.
You take 7 damage.
I mean, I'm at 0.
You're at
He's
0.
down. Rape.
I'll see ya. Don't you worry.
First
I'll
casualty.
be back up any minute now.
I
Can I
hardly knew
accidentally
him.
step on his throat as I try to get to the commando?
That's so rude.
We're starting to make a eulogy speech.
So how do we ever get more than 1 hero point then, by the way?
I'm supposed to fucking award it for
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
shit.
Never gonna happen, guys.
but like,
Yeah.
The elite Gobbo Commando is mad at you, Elandria.
Yeah, that's fair.
You came in to his home.
Uh-huh.
That's rude.
Didn't know this was Goblin Hamlet, did you? Didn't know that the farmers were the invaders.
Yeah, who
It's 'cause you
knew? Who
killed
knew?
the kid.
4 farmers, all 4 of the farmers, 1 for each building, survived. And
What
got
should be?
away.
10 XP
So,
off leveling, kill the Tom.
They are 30 experience each.
Oh, easy peasy. You could have killed an extra farmer.
So I get another 120 experience from the fact the farmers
So that's
survived.
150 or 550.
Yeah.
950.
It's a total of 550 from the fight.
It's 1950.
Chris,
Leveled 1,000.
Chris,
Level
please,
1,000, yes.
Chris, please don't say that saving the kid with 50 XP.
I just want to say it would be more than 30.
Oh.
You know what, Chris? If it was 40, I would be even more mad at you. I'm glad that he's
Glad we
alive.
killed.
If he's only
He's
worth
still
40, I'm
50
glad he's dead.
Tanaka comes outside and begins attending to activities, starting with going up to you, Flacky, and giving you a nice shot of the old Leon Hanzo.
I'm
Let
fine.
me out!
Let us out!
I don't
Let
really
us
know
out!
how this works.
They lock us in and set the building on fire. That's
Heals you for 3.
I thank you, lads.
The first for sarcasm.
Look,
Class.
you got so much more health.
You have 4 times as much health. Can't argue
She
with that.
says, I thank you, Flacky. That was remarkably brave of you, rushing in like that, so heavily wounded.
I
You call it brave. I call it idiotic, but
I
commend-
got it on my side.
So yeah, she glances around. Where is Saji, by the way? I
Oh,
can
the
see
real
Flacky over
around.
there tending to wounds, but I haven't seen the little man since I came out of the building.
last time we fought he grew a bit sick, so maybe he's out back emptying the old stomach.
Oh dear. Sorry, I didn't mean to drag him into anything. He wasn't.
I mean, I wouldn't blame him. Goblins are pretty fucking shy, aren't they?
Perhaps I should go and talk with him.
Yeah?
Where is she? Why are you on top of her? Man, don't be gone.
literally, Fan's like literally climbing on top of the half orc. Great.
I'm so sneaky.
Okay, so does everyone gather around? Well, I guess, I mean, we're searching like everything he has. So he has a pair of boots, some sort of blood-stained traveling clothes,
I'll take it.
a backpack, or like I said, I guess more like a sort of satchel by his side, sort of resting there with various
Go.
things in it.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. He has a man purse. He has a hat
Oh, nice.
as well.
Cool.
One of the pieces of paper is
What kind of hat?
A scroll.
Cowboy, yeah.
is a spell scroll. Yes.
Nice.
The hat is magical.
Oh!
The scroll is magical.
I put on the hat.
Oh.
I asked
There is-
what kind of hat it was. Chris, you didn't answer.
Um,
Because I would have
He said
grabbed
it
the
was-
hat if it
He
was.
said it was a fedora.
It's a fancy looking hat. I would have taken a fancy looking.
it's pretty fancy looking at the very least.
Fancy.
I would have
Bowler
definitely
hat.
taken a fancy looking hat.
It says that after he learns a
Oh,
magic.
I'm sorry. There was
Didn't
something.
seem to have so
there
much
was also
more
something
things
else on the
before.
body that
Oh,
I
I just got reminded of the hat.
Mm.
I forgot about the hat.
There was another thing on the
What's wrong?
necromancer that I missed that I need to.
Yeah.
Necromancer.
I mean, obviously.
Okay. This is.
Hatches.
Oh no, it's an ordinary looking hat.
There you go. He doesn't. I take the magic hat, but it looks so ordinary.
Yeah, it's an ordinary
But,
looking.
but while I was
hat.
doing the scrolls, I think Flucky, you said you were doing the body, right? Or not?
Yeah. I was picking up the body, but I don't know which one of us is going to pick up all the elixirs and shit. Like if you don't take them, I'll
Well,
take
it
them.
depends on who
No, I
searches
would
them,
be
right?
the second one. Like if
But are the elixirs like in the pocket or just like on the ground next
Okay.
to him?
yeah,
They were in the satchel. They were in the satchel.
Oh, okay. I guess like
Everything was in the satchel except for the torch and the scroll and the blank papers.
and the hat, right?
And the hat, yeah, of course.
Yeah, good point.
Okay.
So just to list, okay, I'm gonna list everything that was on the necromancer. You guys can decide who has everything. Okay, so the torch, which Elandria has,
yeah.
the ordinary-looking hat,
Oh,
which we
yeah.
know now to be magical. Okay,
Yeah.
Sarge,
But when I
yes.
figured out magical, I'll pick it up. No, he said he didn't take it because it looked ordinary.
well, define ordinary anyway.
That's-
What kind of type?
If it's a fancy hat, I'll take it.
What
It's an
type of
ordinary hat.
hat?
How
That's-
ordinary is it?
Is it like a cap or is it
yeah,
like
it's like a
top
Burberry,
hat?
it's like a Burberry hat, like a cap.
Okay, definitely don't take that then. Yeah.
You notice one of the figures from the village approaching. It is an elderly man. Well, no, elderly, past middle age, we'll say, probably in his, mid-50s. And he's carrying a little bag of jinglies in his
I look to my sister. I'm like, don't steal from the old man.
He's offering.
This represents the agriculture tax that we were due to pay in any day now to the local lord, but we'll now be exempted from that, given that everything has happened and so many are dead.
I kind of scratch my beard.
You should take it.
Kind of scratch my beard. Don't you need maybe some money to rebuild the old houses to burn down?
The local lord is very good. Everything that can be replaced monetarily will be. Alas, so little can be replaced monetarily. I think looks wistful.
Children are expensive.
Big investment.
You're about to get punched.
I really want to play a
Say that.
character would say that one day, Dan, man.
I know.
One day I'll say that guy. As a day traveler, I kind of want to make it a little bit of conversation. I'll kind of ask, at some point I'll ask, how are you pronouncing the person's name? Elandria. It's Elandria, right? Elandria.
Wow.
Elandria.
Well, you
Elandria.
can mispronounce it.
Again,
Elandria.
it's true.
That's very different. It's not Landria. It's Elandria. That's very different, right? Elandria. That's something that we like. Elandria, I don't know too much about you.
Elandria.
You said you used to be in the circus, right? And just got a bit bored out of life.
No, I left the circus out of necessity.
I see. Well, we all have our own reasons. What
No, I mean, we can ask her. What was the reason?
maybe it's if
Maybe
you.
she killed someone. We have a right to know.
Right. Did you kill anyone, Elandria?
Not in the circus.
Do you have any dreams, any plans, any aspirations?
Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
He kind of looks at you oddly. Says, "Is there a point behind these questions?"
I'm like, if we're traveling with you and Saji for days, weeks, whoever knows how long it takes, it'd be nice to know why, or are you here with us? Would you think it's good work, it's good fun, it's opportunity, it's safer? It's gotta be a reason, right?
We are pretty great company.
He kind of nods at you when you say that. I'm just out looking to make a difference. As good as this world is, there's still evil within it. And if I could help make a difference while also making some coin, 2 birds, 1 stone.
Huh? Understandable. I kind of look to for family. Well, I wasn't exactly expecting this kind of journey. What's happened in the past couple of days, but perhaps the road is tougher than we originally thought.
Is it very safe then? There's no creatures or people who do harm there in the mountains?
Well, if you fall into the volcano, it's not great. But other than that, people don't really try and invade our land. We have a few gnomes living nearby, but they run away at any danger, really.
Yeah, gnomes traditionally cowards, as we all know.
He just nods along like, "Yep, that's about right."
Saji, where are you from?
Can't remember.
Fair.
You can't or he can't, because either one would work for me.
I can't.
Okay.
He knows.
Okay,
I can't remember.
I looked up his backstory, and it's just like as a blank underline space, like with isn't it?
Yep.
Prepared, okay? I'm very prepared.
Exactly. That's what I want to encourage in my campaigns. That's why they last so long.
That's too deep.
Hey, I did an actual background. Come on.
Hey, we did an actual back. We did a joint back.
I did too, apart from naming a town.
Okay.
You traveling along like the travel-y boys and girls that you are.
Traveling down, yeah.
It's
I need
nice.
to find a position.
You are passing near
Oh,
passing near an area of woodland. A nice,
I'm gonna be banned from Twitch for that one.
nice, calm, relaxing area of woodland.
Very relaxing, apparently.
It's a minimum 1.
Traveling along perfectly blissfully.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
Jesus Christ.
Tiger.
Tiger?
Moved!
Tigers?
Tiger.
Chris,
Yeah.
You play
Hey,
too much
Tigger.
classic.
I
What's
pet it.
happening?
I bet it.
Tiger.
It runs up to you and bites you
Ow. Asshole.
for damage.
Mm-hmm.
So there's even a sneak attack amount of damage in here.
Fuck me.
It's me, but better.
It like rushes up
Rip.
and bites you for 16 damage and drags you, and grabs you and has you in its jaws.
Jesus
Oh.
Christ.
The
It
shit.
was nice to know you, Elan.
I'm very glad I moved to the other side of the
That was
card.
half my life.
So is her arm
Terrifying.
just inside of the tiger or something? Or...
Like it's got like your shoulder in its mouth,
Yeah.
like it's see-through almost on your neck, and you're like, ah! You,
Does the
like,
ox
pop
need
up on-
initiative? Is it gonna fuck us over, or like it's fine? it's
well,
stay
that's a
there?
fair point. Yeah, no, the ox should have initiative. So let me look.
And the ox is drugged to all hell. Doesn't give a shit.
Thanks.
I guess
Stop it.
should be-
Highly intoxicated.
It
Just
should be a
constantly.
perception as well, which is +5.
What?
Oh.
+5.
Hey.
Ooh. Whoa.
God damn.
Acting
No,
fast.
let me off! Let me off!
Acting fast.
For my last action, shoot the tiger.
The tiger nimbly dodges your arrow.
What?
Alright.
It's gonna fuck us up, guys.
Yeah, right
It is
fucks.
going to fuck us up.
So it's going for the old bite first. AC
19.
is 19. Okay, so it doesn't crit you.
This is terrifying!
It does successfully bite you.
I shuffle towards it. I like mumble to myself, alright, Van Lin, time to be a hero.
You can do it.
But first I'll shoot at it. From a distance. 19?
Nope.
Wasn't it? Alright.
19 doesn't hit? We're dead. We're just fucked.
No, we got it.
Kill me. He's gonna kill me if not.
I can't walk up and heal. I don't know. Oh no, wait, does it then go to spell? Yeah, but it's only D8. You're fine. Don't you worry. It won't kill
No,
you
I'm not.
in one turn.
He will actually kill me, but okay.
Kill you in one turn. Okay, wait. Okay. I have one thing that's actually one action pretty good. Chris, I will use my new feat, Battle Medic or some shit.
That's the official name.
Yeah.
9. That's not a crit fail.
Not a crit
It's a
fail.
Alright, so I try to patch up my tools, but it doesn't work. God damn it. God damn, stupid battle
Well.
medicine, why the DC so fucking high?
It's nice traveling with you guys.
No.
It's nice knowing you.
At least we, we had to talk.
I should have said something.
Thank God.
Like, Alandria, get out of here. Can't, there's no attack opportunity.
Alandria, get out
Oh, you're
of here.
grabbed. You're grabbed.
My movement is 0.
Get out of here. This is like
Escape.
savaging out of
Get out of here, woman. I'm like, you bastard!
Okay, yeah, the tiger, it releases you, Elandria, and like rushes
And
off
almost.
into the woods. As the sun dips below the horizon and darkness sweeps across the landscape, you spot something coming around the trees about a mile ahead up the road. It seems to be a large wagon with a figure perched atop steering, flanked by a pair of armored men on horseback.
Is a large middle-aged woman of short stature. Her overall presentation is luxurious and ornamented, and as she draws close, the air around her and around you takes on just a hint of a strong perfume. She raises a pristine eyebrow and asks, "Having a spot of bother, are we?"
I almost got it fixed.
It's a bump in the road, shall we say.
She kind of looks over everything and says, "Snapped axle, was it?"
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Kirk, Merrin, give these poor people a hand lifting their wagon. So, neither of them say anything at all. They just come over and, as you're wrestling with the log, sort of lift the whole wagon up for you so you can slot it through the grooves, and it's just extra brute strength aids the whole task. And
I want to perceive if these two very lovely gentlemen have any coin purses on them.
Yeah, absolutely. Both of them are quite openly carrying. Well, I mean, they have several. Each would have I say several, 1 to 3 pouches at their belt, and you think you can identify which ones have the shape of coins visible inside.
Would it be possible to, while they're busy lifting the axle, to sneak some coins out of it?
It's definitely much easier to the standard result would be to take the whole thing. If you just want to take a few coins without disturbing, it's going to be more difficult.
Okay, I'll try and take the whole thing then.
Yeah, lift the person.
Stupid pickpocket, was killed.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you managed to. As far as everyone else is aware, the
Pilfer a
pouch
purse.
was there 1 second and it's gone the next.
Yeah. Well, we don't even know if it's
Yeah,
gone.
you got a coin purse.
Sick.
After they help us out, I'm like, this is a help thing. I'm like, guys, thanks very much. It's big kind of you.
Might I suggest that the group of us spend the night camped together? It would certainly make the watches more manageable for us and more likely to spot danger all around.
I'm like, I don't see why not. Probably good to give kind of knock on the edge of the card. Give it till morning anyway to make sure the joints are set properly.
Excellent. We shall assemble our camp here then. Merrin and Cook, fetch the tents, please. Merrick and Cook, again, wordlessly. Neither of them have said anything like
Manlin, fetch your tent, please. I like this kind of.
like they go around to the back of her wheelhouse and open a compartment and begin unpacking camping supplies and so on.
While they're
Wow.
busy, I'll take the
woman
contents of the
herself.
coin purse, put it in my own, and just hide.
Eat.
Eat.
It's the evidence.
Go
Well,
to
no,
Scooby.
I'll hide it for now, but soon I'll make an excuse to go into the woods for a pee break, and I'll toss it then.
Okay.
Please tell me it's like, hey.
You guys see
Uh-oh.
Kick her shit.
both of her
Uh-oh.
mercenaries
Oh, Jesus.
coming over and looking upset. And as she gets to hear, Celestine says, addressing all of you, "It would seem you have not been treating as honestly with us as I had hoped.
Hmm?
You will return to my man the money that was stolen in full, and then we shall be on our way."
I say, I'm sure there's been some mistake. I started thinking, then I started talking. Then after a couple of times, I'm like, wait a second, I'm like, and I like, so I'm sure there's been some sort of mistake.
Man,
Like,
we are no thieves.
I kind of look scared when he said we are no thieves. Like I'm speaking like I promise you, madam, I didn't steal anything. Possibly there been some sort of mistake. Like I kind of look hopeful.
Okay, Celestine is like individually one by one, looking at everyone in the group to see who's looking guilty. It's like
The little nimble dwarf
over
with the quick
you.
hands.
So let me see. It's going to be your individual deceptions, except no one is needing to make a deception. Except so basically, I need one person to make a deception check.
I wonder who that is.
Not me.
Yes, you, Decker.
Alright, so that makes it a +3.
But isn't she just like she's sensing our motive, right, or some shit?
I don't think that exists here, does it?
What would I
It's
do?
deception against,
Oh fuck, Jacob. Oh fuck.
She's like, oh, I would never, and gold spills out all over.
I would never do such a thing. Like, have you seen The Simpsons?
All the times.
A god comes running out with the empty bag she cut
a
from
weird reference.
Hoods.
yeah. You know.
So no, yeah.
My
As soon as her gaze comes over me, I'm just like,
Here's what happened. Right? Here's what
Just
happened.
pure sweat.
At that moment, Kirk. No, it wasn't Kirk, right? It was
it was the idea.
Oh,
Marin. It was
Was
Marin.
Marin? Okay.
Marin points and says, "Look, Celestine, that's my gold back there." And you look down.
No, that doesn't make
The
sense.
bag that you went to get rid of in the woods is stuck to the bottom of your boat.
Damn it.
When he said that, I kind of look around and I really heavily swearing Dwarvish, fucking. I don't know, it's like a fucking blah. And I kind of just look so fucking angry. And I turn and I just shout at fucking Fanlin in Dwarvish. And I'm like, what the fuck are you thinking about, sister? You fucking idiot! What do you think what's gonna happen? What the hell? You know, I'm just like fucking shouting and drawing. Like, you couldn't be sensible for one fucking minute. They're fucking nice. Look at him. What are you gonna do now?
I'm just like opening my gold bag. I'm just like, how much was it? It was like, fuck. Did I write that down? I just kind of look at Marion guiltily.
I'm
short him a bit.
like
Short him a bit as well.
I'm laying into you so hard. I'm like, you.
And that is
You're ruining everything again, pal. This is why the parents don't love you. You ruin everything.
that is started kind of hands up to Celestine. I'm just like, our apologies.
Yeah.
Obviously, none of
I had to fucking tell you, sister.
Look at your flag. I'm like,
has a problem.
I don't care if it affects you. When you make our lives in danger, you're fucking us over, family.
we'll have a conversation later. And I look guiltily at Marion and it's like, how much do I owe you, good sir?
Yeah, I'm like, oh, pulling off my beard. I'm so angry.
30 gold it was, at least.
I'll make it 35.
Oh, you fucking better make it your life, Fanlin. I swear to God.
How much did you lose in this exchange now? You lost the opportunity to buy or sell anything.
Hey, we're not a very good party. We could still do something.
I'm a pretty good person.
Yeah. He's a priest, and I do have some amount of honor.
Ah, you fucking sister.
No flexibility.
Yeah, it's just everyone's like just shaking their head at me.
I'm fucking.
Pretty much, yeah.
Wait, you're laying into her. I'm not.
But okay, yeah. I also like. I look like. Man, like I step like. As I step like closer to.
Naren.
And she's just like, picking out the money. It's like do a little bit of like a nudge with the elbow and like whisper to her, "Like next time."
Oh, what did you say?
I whisper, "Better luck next time."
Oh, bad luck next time. I just gave you the slightest of nods. But I'll.
I saw that, Fanlin. I was like, "Son, you got it." You like said, "You nod."
As I'm putting the gold in the hand of Marion, I'm like, I thank you for the respect, and I wish you good travels, sir.
I demand more from her. She fucking deserves it. I'll throw all her gold.
Fuck! Will you shut up?
She says, I think we'd just as soon have no more dealings. Good evening to you. And like they will like go and just like head out. Like they
and again, our apology.
She was wrapping us up anyways.
Like what the fuck? Again, I kind of now just am more exasperated and tired, and I'm like, what the fuck were you thinking?
Well, to be fair, when I stole the gold, I didn't know they were even stopping. I didn't know they were. I mean, I knew they were merchants, but
you didn't know they were nice, helpful people who helped us out of a tough situation.
Well, let's keep things what they are. They weren't that nice, really.
She offered her 2 guards to come help us write our card after it got damaged.
Well, okay, that was pretty nice, I suppose.
What are you talking about? As they're lifting.
I'm like, yeah. Look, I get it. Like, you didn't know what I was going to say, but I know you paid every pound. Couldn't you have like given them back? Say they dropped it, put it back on their belt without them noticing once you knew they were staying here for the night.
Well, that is a very good idea. The problem with the bag was that I thought I had hidden the evidence in the woods. Something went wrong.
Who else would have stolen it though? Even if you didn't have the bag, they might have taken lives to us.
It was gold from a human guard that was, very well paid. I'm sure. It's like she's a wealthy merchant. He's not.
We got 70 gold yesterday. We're pretty wealthy right now, Fanlin.
Yeah, but we could even be more wealthy. Who knows what's going to happen in the future?
I try to look past these things, Fanlin. It's just you. If you want to screw up your life and go steal around, fine, do it. But when it could affect me, you can't do that. Not when I'm standing 5 feet next to you and you're my sister. You can't do it, Fanlin. If you want to do this yourself, if you want to risk your skin, if you can't resist, do it. But you can't do it right when I'm next to you and when it's going to get me and the others in trouble as well.
I mean, we aren't really in trouble.
But they're somehow nice enough just to walk away. What if they took nice? Or what if they took us?
I gave it back, didn't I?
Look, of course you did. But you had to
Like Flaky, yes, it was a mistake. Let's
don't
just
forget
calm
that
I
down.
will
You know,
certainly
it's gone.
admit it was
Nothing
a mistake.
bad has happened to us.
I will
No, and
certainly
I'm sure
this
admit
won't
it was a
happen
mistake,
again.
and I apologize for the situation.
This is the first time for you to. If this happened every fucking week back home, you would not be taking it so kindly.
I will
everyone.
have you
Yeah,
know,
but it didn't. So you know, let's just calm down.
Flag, I realize how important this is to you. So I will make this promise to you. If I know that the target, the future target, if there is even one, I'm not even sure if I'm going to continue down this path, is not going to miss the goal, and we will never have any future dealings with him or her. Then, and only then, will I maybe, or maybe not, do something, and I will never let you know of anything. You'll be
Yeah, I kind of just like.
in the dark.
Flaky, I think you need to accept certain things about your sister, and certain things don't change. You know, you just have to, you know, be supportive in a different way.
So if I decided I like wanted to kill people, and I decided Fanlin should support me with that, that would be okay. She should
Yes,
accept that's part of it.
but Fanlin didn't just decide this. She's been doing this for a long time.
I don't know if that argument is
Doesn't make it any
helpful,
better.
Sachi.
That doesn't mean
Well,
I-
I'm just saying it's different than a random decision. You know, you've known her. This is part of her.
Saji, the
It doesn't really hurt.
I can't go through my life wondering if the next minute I'm going to be thrown into a prison cell as an accomplice, Fanlin.
I mean, I wouldn't want to get in the way of, you know, your destiny and all that, being the wonder child.
I'm sure my parents think I'm the wonder child running away from home with my stealing sister. I'm sure they love me back there now. Fanlin,
Well, I mean,
I'm my life.
we'll show them, you know.
Let's just set up the tent.
You know what? I'll set up the tent tonight.
Okay, Fanlin.
To make us even, you know.
Mm-hmm.